Gemma. I'm going to do a little class for you today. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you haven't warmed up, go over to the 4-minute Pilates warm-up video and do that. I'm assuming that you've warmed up, so we're going to go straight into our first move, which is side kick. So if you need a little cushion for your head, you can grab it, but this is going to be quite an advanced class, so take the modifications as needed and let's get into it. So our first move is side kick. We're going to take ourselves long along the mat and we're going to rest our ear on our bicep. From here, I want you to take your legs slightly forward of your body, and then from here, tuck your tailbone in between your legs. Float that top leg up, and then from here, you're going to kick forward and bring it back. So point the toe on the way forward, flex the foot on the way back. Okay, on this next one, I want you to float that bottom leg up to meet the top leg, and we're going to go again. So we're kicking forward. It's going to be slightly harder, so you're not going to be able to kick as far. Okay, and this next one, as our top leg goes back, bottom leg goes forward, and then we're going to switch it. And switch. Last one. Okay, take the legs in, take a little hit of any tension, and then from here we're going to take ourselves over to the other side, and then line yourself up at the back of your mat, ear rests on your bicep, top leg is getting a little bit longer than the bottom, and we're going to lift it, slide your legs forward at an angle slightly, and then from here, kick forward and bring it back. If you need to, bring your fingertips onto the floor. Try not to press through them too much. Use your core. Okay, last one. And then from here, we're going to bring our bottom leg up to meet our top leg. And we're going to kick it forward. Ooh, this is the tough side for me. And then from here, as your top leg goes back, bottom leg goes forward. And ooh, try and keep your balance. Last one, take it down, give anything a tap that needs it, and then from here we're going to bring ourselves up. Okay, so from here I want you to sit up as tall as you can. Alright, from here you're going to lean all the way back, bring your toes just to tap off the mat, and then from here bring yourself up, both legs go up, and then release your back down to the floor. From here, bring yourself back up. Ooh, teaser. And lift. And lower. This is a big challenge for your core. Ooh, if you need to, bend your legs. And roll back down. Release everything onto the floor and take a full body stretch. Okay, so from here, we're going to take ourselves up into a seated position, sitting up as tall as we can. Our hands are going to go back behind us, okay, so you can have your fingertips on the floor or palms on the floor, whichever one you need to, and then lift your chest up nice and high. From here, we're going to take ourselves into this boulder position, and then I want you to extend the legs long. Take the legs down and around in a circle and back up. Right, we're going to do a few more of these. And last one. Woo! take yourself into a cross-legged position and take a full stretch forward. Take a few deep breaths. That one is hard. That one is very hard. All right, from here, that is hip twist. We're going into swimming next. So you've got options here. You can either lift opposite arm, opposite leg, and let the other arm and leg rest on the floor, or you can lift all 4 limbs. So take yourself down onto the mat. Okay, hovering your nose off the floor. I'm going to lift all 4 limbs off the floor and then start to swim from here. Keep breathing. Keep your arms kind of lifted and make this movement happen from your back. Keep your tailbone long. And release it down. Alright, from here, I'm going to bring my hands in underneath my shoulders, pushing up and sitting back into the stretch. Slowly bringing it up. From here, I'm going to go into all 4s and I'm going to bring myself into a kind of plank position. So it is really important that whenever you step back, your bum doesn't go up into the air. So what I want you to do is step back with one leg, curling the toes in underneath you. Oh, I'm going to take myself forward a little bit and off the mat. All right, so curl your tailbone in underneath. So almost as if you're trying to lift your belly button away from the floor. From here, we're going to lift ourselves up into that full plank. Okay, from here, take one leg off the floor, slide forward and back. And release. Slide forward and back. And release. One leg lifts. And you're just sliding forward and back in that other leg. And then release it down. Okay, bring yourself up. Roll your shoulders back and down. We're going to take ourselves over onto our back. And you've got 2 different options here. So from here, you can have your hands facing in towards you and feet on the floor, and then you're just going to lift yourself up into this table position and you're going to hold. Otherwise, you're going to come with me. So extend the legs long, pressing your heels into the floor as much as you can. Lift your chest and then lift your hips and hold it. Press one heel into the floor a little bit more and lift and lower. Shaking has started. Last one and release it down. Bend forward. Just release anything off that needs it. Okay, so from here we're going to do side kick kneeling. So we're going to do a little bit of a warm up for it first. So I want you to be here. If you need extra padding for your knees, you can roll up your mat, or you can grab your little cushion, put it in underneath your knees. Alright, from here, arms go out into a T position, and you're going to take the leg long, bring yourself down, and then spring back up. We're going from one side to the other. Make this happen from your top waist. Try and bring the palm to the floor each time. And last one. Ooh, we're going to hold ourselves over. Lift and lower that top leg. And last one, hold it. Okay, little tiny circles going forwards. These are hard. And pause and bring it back. Hold it, kick it forward, bring it back. in, release it up, and then we're going to go to the other side. So make sure that your heel is in line with your knee. That'll keep your hips open. So arms out, fold over to the side, and then from here, lift and lower. Last one, hold it up, little tiny circles going forwards. And pause, bring it back. Oh, these circles are killer. And then kick forward, bring it back. And last one. Hold and bring yourself up. Ooh. Give everything a little shake out. From here, we're gonna go into our seated position. Right, we're gonna do a little bit of warm up for boomerang. So from here, I want you to cross your ankles over, okay? Rather than having your hands away back here at your hips, I want them nice and far forward, but still getting that length in the spine. From here, press into the floor, and you're gonna lift both legs up. We're gonna do 4. And last one. So this lift is coming from your stomach. And then we're going again, lift. And last one. Okay, we ready for the big daddy move? Right, so we're gonna be here, hands either side of our legs. We're gonna lift up and then bring our legs up over our head. So we're going here, lifting. And then go again. And reach in behind. Okay, I think that's enough boomerang. Right, so from here, we're gonna take ourselves down onto our side, and then I want your elbow to be slightly further away from you than we would normally have it. So that gives you somewhere to go whenever we're pushing forward. Your top leg is gonna be in front, so foot is on the floor, bottom leg stacked in behind, the blade of the foot is on the floor. Okay, we're gonna move ourselves this way, straightening our legs. So we lift up and lengthen. Bring it down, we're gonna do 4. Keep breathing. And bring it all the way down. Woo. Take yourself up and over. And hands to the floor, take it over to the other side. I don't know about you, but I am sweating. Right, take ourselves over to the other side. Right, same setup as before. Elbow slightly in front of the shoulder. Top leg is in front. Bottom leg, blade of the foot is on the floor. And then from here, we're gonna lift up, lengthening the legs. And last one. Bring it down. Oh, that was hard. All right, so our next one is going to be the seal. So what I want you to do here is bring the soles of the feet together. You're going to reach through your knees and hold on to your ankles. Okay, from here, I want you to try and look at your belly button. Take yourself up into a kind of balanced position here. And then from here, you're going to roll back, clap your feet, and come back up. And roll it back. And find that balance at the end each time. Keep your back nice and wide. We're going to do one more. Right, take yourself up, cross the legs over, And then from here, we're gonna go into crab. So reach in underneath your knees this time and hold on to the blades of your foot. Okay, from here, I'm not gonna go over onto my head because I'm afraid I might crack it. So I'm just gonna do a little half crab here. So we're going back, cross the leg over, and bring it back up to seated. And cross. Woo. And cross again. Whee. And last one. Whee. You can see that I'm really enjoying these. This is actually quite fun. Right, so final move, rocking. This is one of my least favorite moves, but we're going to just practice the movement, practice how it feels, and we may or may not get some rocking in today, but that's okay. So take yourself down onto your belly, and you're just going to hover your nose away from the floor. All right, from here, bring yourself into a kind of dart position. So I want you to reach back behind you and just squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bend your knees in and then lift up a little bit more. See if you can start to get that little rocking motion. I cannot. You can even reach back and hold on to the feet if you want to get the full kind of feeling of the move. Press your feet into your hands and lift a little bit more. Keep holding, keep breathing, and release down. That is a fabulous stretch for the front line of the body. From here, we're going to bring our hands in underneath our shoulders, push yourself up, bringing yourself back, and sit down into this stretch. Slowly roll up. You can interlace your fingers and bow forwards. Press your palms to the ceiling, lifting up. Release everything off. And we're done. If you want to do a little cool down, I'll have one link below. So well done. See you in the next one. Bye.